What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Kong TV versus Nexplay Salties. Alright, so this is not Nexplay Solid, this is a different team. Alright, they have James, YOLO, Birus, Kzen, and Doll18. I don't know who that last guy is actually. But yeah, this is the other team of Nexplay that didn't make it to the MPL. For the game 2, Dogie already made a video about that, so kind of guessing you guys don't want to see that, so I did this one instead. I did the game 1 instead. Okay. Okay, so for the bands, they have a Uranus band and a Leoi band for what's it called, for Nexplay. And then for the Team Payaman, they have a Selena band and a Yuzhong band. The Yuzhong band is really good. The Selena band is kind of questionable. Not really sure why they banned Selena. Probably a respect ban. They probably have a good Selena player around one of these guys. Alright, so what Nexplay did, they first picked Tamus, which is not bad at all, since there's still 2 tanks that are open. Alright, there's still 2 tanks open, Kufra and Atlas, so they don't have to rush, you know, the tank pick. And then Tamus is like the next priority, right? Next priority hero. Esmeralda, if you're wondering, Esmeralda's, you know, prioritized as well in solo, duo, trio, queue, but in 5-man Tamus is more effective since his sustain is insane. Alright, and he I would say Tamus could actually beat Esmeralda 1v1 if you are a good Tamus. Alright, so now let's look at what Team Payaman will pick. They pick Xborg versus Atlas, so it's good that they took one of the tanks, which is Atlas. Another good pick that they could have done is Popol and Koopa. Alright, or they could have done Atlas Valier so that Atlas doesn't get countered by Valier. Alright, but these guys went Xborg. I wouldn't say Xborg is priority, since Nexplay already got, you know, they already got one fighter on their draft already, so they only need one more fighter, and there's still a lot of fighters that are open. Jawhead, Chu, Xborg, you can even do Popol and Koopa off lane sometimes. Esmeralda was still open, you know. But I don't know if Nexplay is gonna use Esmeralda as a core or an offlaner here. We'll see. They're hovering Esmeralda. Thank you for subscribing, Striker Corpse. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, Xborg and Atlas, not a bad pick, but could be better. This is probably a problem on their hero pool for Team Payaman. I don't know if they play Valier or if they play Leoi's band. So who else? Popol and Koopa. That would be a really good pick. Atlas, Popol and Koopa, or Atlas Valier. That would have been the best possible, you know, counter pick. Let's see what Nexplay will pick here. They pick Farsa. I'm actually surprised they pick Farsa against a Atlas. Farsa has a lot of poke and a lot of sieging potential, especially with her ulti. When you siege a tower, she ultis. She just scares you away. You don't want to be in that big ass circle, right? So that's what's good about Farsa. But for Valier also has a lot of poke, has a free purify, has a free push whenever Atlas comes in. So I think Valier would have been a better pick here for Nexplay. Would have been a better pick here rather than a Farsa support. For Esmeralda, they might use this as an off lane because Esmeralda is still kind of a priority, but Tamus is just one step ahead of Esme, I would say. Yuzhong is the most prioritized for the off lane, and then after Yuzhong, it's Uranus. Those two are kind of equal, Uranus and Yuzhong. And then after Yuzhong, Uranus, it's like Tamus and Esmeralda. Those 4 are the best offlaners right now in the game. So let's see what they will pick for Team Payaman. Let's see here. They pick Roger. Okay, so Roger's actually a really good funnel right now because he is, if you guys have seen my stream, every time I play Roger, it's like we almost always win. Alright, we almost always win. It's like a 95% win rate for me, since not the new Roger, the new strategy Roger. I played Roger before and I was really bad at it, then got my win rate super low. But ever since the, you know, people are doing the funnel Roger, I've been winning almost every Roger game that you guys see. It's actually pretty insane. So yeah, Roger I would say is a really good pick here. It counters assassins and marksman funnels. Alright, so that's what's good about Roger. He's really tanky, and plus he has a lot of burst even if you build him tanky. Alright, he has a lot of sustain for a funnel hero. So let's keep going. For the third ban, who's gonna ban first? Let me see. So Team Payaman is gonna ban first. If you look at the enemy team, they still don't have a tank. They still do not have a core. So what they could do is they could actually ban Kufra here. Banning Kufra would be probably the best choice that they could have, since that is another priority tank that they could take, since they weren't it wasn't banned earlier. So yeah, probably they're gonna ban. They banned Jawhead. I guess not. All right. I guess not. I mean, Kufra is actually not that good against Roger, because Roger just scratches you. He scratches you. The only way you'll counter Roger is when he switches forms. All right. When he switches forms to human form to wolf form, Kufra could stop that. All right. So that's the annoying part. But majority of the time, Roger will be in wolf form, and then he will chase with first skill, and Kufra cannot. I don't think Kufra can cancel the first skill unless the first skill is being used on Kufra himself. Right? If the first skill is being used on someone else, I'm pretty sure it doesn't get blocked. From what I know. Please tell me in the comment section below. I'm pretty sure it doesn't get blocked, because first skill you become invulnerable, and then you teleport to that hero. You dash into that hero that you first skilled. Not entirely sure, but let's see. They banned Masha. Actually, Masha is a really good ban here. Masha is really underrated right now, I would say. Masha is so strong against Uranus. Again, same with Tamus. Like, Masha could freaking go head to head with Tamus. Because with the first skill, and if you build Demon Hunter Sword Windtalker, it's just so hard to chase her. So annoying. And she pushes so hard. She roams really fast. And her HP bar, she has a lot of sustain. She could keep getting her HP bar really fast. So yeah, Masha is actually a good ban here from nexplay, I would say. I'm surprised they didn't ban Kufra for Team Payaman. I guess they're not scared of the Kufra pick here. Since, I mean, considering that they don't have a lot of dashes, I guess that makes sense. No, not banning Kufra is okay. Kufra is actually pretty decent against Chu, but if Chu knocks up Kufra, it cancels second skill. So what do they want here? They're gonna go with the Carmilla. Alright, so it looks like a Carmilla tank, which is also a very underrated pick right now. Very underrated, I would say. Carmilla should be picked more often. Bruno Funnel. Bruno got nerfed, but Roger should win against a Bruno Funnel. Should win. Theoretically, Roger should win against Bruno. Roger's just way too tanky. You're just gonna chase Bruno around. Alright? The only way Team Payaman will lose this is through rotation and teamwork, okay? Nexplay can pull it off with rotation and teamwork, but let's see how they play it. Alright, so for Sicilian, okay. Sicilian instead of what? Okay, so they kind of want to do Sicilian against the Farsa. Right? They want the Sicilian against the Farsa, so when Farsa ultis, Sicilian will try the second skill, I guess, and then cancel that ulti. So it's not a bad pick, I guess. Not a bad pick, pretty decent. Both drafts are pretty good, honestly. Both drafts are pretty good. It's all gonna come down to execution at this point. They both have really reasonable draft and team comp. Okay, pretty equal, honestly, pretty equal. But for the funnel, Roger should do better than Bruno. It's harder to kill Roger than Bruno. If Bruno gets fed, Team Payaman will probably lose. Do not let Bruno snowball. Alright, that's the rule. Do not let Bruno snowball. Alright, let's look at the laning phase. They're gonna do the 1-1-3 laning phase for what's this called? Give me a second. Why can I not pause? There you go. Alright, so I think Bruno's gonna do like a fast red, and then Carmilla and Esmeralda are just here to get vision, while Farsa is gonna get he's gonna stay at mid. She's gonna stay at mid so she can get level 2 with that one lane monsters alone. And I'm pretty sure Esmeralda is gonna try to get level 2 here too. Tamos obviously against Xborg, Tamos should win, especially at level 1. Tamos is so strong, so I'm gonna predict that Tamos is gonna try to bully this Xborg unless one of the teammates of Team Payaman will rotate and help him out. We'll see. It looks like, alright, so Team Payaman, they're doing the normal 1-3-1 rotation. Alright, so this is the bad part about Team Payaman. They're just doing like a regular 1-3-1 rotation like you would see in a regular ranked game, which is bad. When it comes to tournament, you need to switch it up. A regular 1-3-1 rotation will not work. Will not work against, you know, higher, top tier pro teams. You need to switch it up. I suggest like looking at Evo's Legends rotation, early game rotation, and RRQ early game rotation for references for them. Other than that, you know, they're just doing a regular rank, you know, 5-man rank rotation, 1-3-1. This is regular 1-3-1. Chu's just here. Chu might miss like a minion or two here since he's trying to help and give vision. So let's see. So look, so this is the problem with Team Payaman. Why is there 4 people mid, right? Why is there 4 people mid? When you share XP, you see, Chu was here at mid, already sharing XP with the Roger, right? So that means they're not gonna reach level 2 because they're all together at mid. They're all gonna share that if you don't have the roaming item. Whereas nexplay, alright, since these guys are not being really aggressive early game, let's see if they're gonna invade with the 4 people they have at mid. They're gonna be level 1 as compared to Farsa that's gonna be hitting level 2 after this minion wave gets cleared. Bruno's gonna get level 2 because Carmilla has roaming item. Esmeralda's gonna get level 2 because she's clearing that 1 lane minion at the bot lane alone. Thomas is gonna get level 2 because he's also clearing that lane minion alone. Everybody's gonna get level 2 simultaneously. Compared to Team Payaman, they're not gonna get level 2 as fast as nexplay is. Meaning if they try to team fight early game, they will most likely lose. Getting level 2 early game, it's like hitting level 2 in League of Legends. People do it in League of Legends. Getting level 2 right away, you go aggressive. You know you can go aggressive once you hit level 2 right away. So same point here in ML, right? Trying to reach level 2 is like a kinda a small power spike, I would say. See, Tamus level 2. Everybody's gonna hit level 2 in a bit. Once they get red buff, see level 2, this guy's gonna hit level 2 if he clears this. But what Farsa's doing, he didn't clear this last minion. If Farsa cleared this last minion right here, the tanky minion, the cannon minion, she would have gotten level 2. But what she's doing is she's trying to delay the invade from Team Payaman. I actually expected an invade from what I said earlier, to make it worth the group, right? To make it worth for Team Payaman that they're grouping down at mid. Alright, it's just reasonable for them to invade. Okay, they have the numbers. But let's see. Bruno's about to reach. Oh, I can't believe Bruno's not level 2. Alright, so I guess Carmilla didn't take roaming item. So now Bruno is still level 1. I guess Bruno still doesn't have second skill, which is the dash that's stun. He needs to rely on the first skill. So let's see what happens here. And Team Payaman actually ended up stealing the blue buff, which is good, but he dies anyways. Not worth it. Not worth it. After that, it's not worth it. Your funnel died. Fuck. What's the point of invading if your funnel dies, you know? And like I said, they're gonna lose team fight because their Atlas is still level 1. Xborg's level 2, but Xborg is not really gonna do much against 4 people like this. KZen, finally, Bruno's level 2 after that kill. Chu went back bot lane to actually try and defend this, but Esmeralda did really good putting pressure there on the bot side of the map. And Esmeralda actually, as soon as Esmeralda saw the Team Payaman invade their blue, he went and trade and invaded their blue. Alright, so they're just getting out traded. Plus, considering that Roger died, Team Payaman loses that exchange already. Right? This is not good. This does not look good. Alright, so let's see. Now Bruno gets a Bulbasaur as well. I'm pretty sure Team Payaman got the Bulbasaur earlier on this side of the map. This side of the map they got the Bulbasaur. Esmeralda's doing the blue buff. Let's see if she's gonna be able to get it, and she did get it. So already a positive exchange for nexplay already. So oh, thank you for subscribing, Carmen. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we go. As soon as they know that Roger doesn't have blue, they're a little bit behind because their funnel died, and they're gonna be in big trouble. And I think Xborg also depleted the armor. All right, after depleting the armor, you can go aggressive on Xborg since he's not gonna have an extra dash. So let's see what happens here. So this is really good respo from the nexplay salty team. Did they get the red buff? I don't know who got the red buff. I think Farsa might have gotten it, not sure. But good respo. Wow. See? Xborg didn't get... They probably lagged. They paused the game. They probably lagged, I think. Yeah, they lagged. That's why they died. They lagged and they paused the game. And that's why they lost that fight. But you can't do anything about that, technical difficulties. But let's just keep going. Alright, what happened? Because that guy said pause. I saw the chat, he said pause. Most likely lag. I don't know. But this Carmilla should be dead. Should be dead after they continue this game. Let's see. Let's skip this. Yeah, I can't believe Team Nexplay lost that red buff fight. It's most likely because of a lag out. Because of the pause that we're seeing here. So, I mean, technical difficulties, obviously it's gonna change the tide of the game. That was a really important red buff. And 2 players of Team Nexplay Salty died, which is not gonna, not gonna look good for Team Nexplay Salty. Team Payaman came back just a little bit, came back just a little bit. They might even be ahead of Nexplay Salty right now because of this technical difficulty problem. Alright, this Carmilla is most likely dead as well. So the camera guy is not very good. Okay, so that's a 3-4-0 trade in favor of Team Payaman. Because of that, they are ahead. Because of that. So, not sure if it was the lag's fault. But whatever, let's just keep analyzing the game and try to ignore the fact that they lagged out. So now, Team Nexplay is behind. Just because of that failed invade. Alright, failed invade. On the red. So Roger's level 4, that's good. Roger finally getting back up after getting 2 kills, so that's good. Roger's the one that got the kills. That's definitely gonna look good for Team Payaman. Alright, just let Sicilian stack, that is okay. Mana boots, okay, alright. Atlas, oh, give me a second. Roger's still farming, it's fine. Chu's trying to sustain bot lane against this Esme. But this Esme, I would say, is a little bit ahead of this Chu, since Chu grouped at mid earlier. Oh. Nice burst on Carmilla there with the Atlas. Very nice patient play from Team Payaman right there. We're just waiting for someone to face check. Super well played. That's what a lot of pro teams like doing. They just wait in the bush. If they expect you to rotate in that direction, they will just camp that bush. Offlaners like doing this. They like camping bushes, and if they expect you to rotate to a different lane, they will wait there until you check that bush and you will get destroyed. So very well played, patient play by Team Payaman right there. Very well played. And considering Carmilla it's still early game, so Carmilla will definitely be really really squishy. And plus, she didn't have Vengeance because she used Vengeance earlier when they invaded the red. So the cooldown was still up for the Vengeance. You can have Vengeance. So this is looking good for Team Payaman so far, right? Looking good. Roger just needs to snowball at this point. Just needs to snowball. Right here, Atlas knows, alright? They timed the blue buff. Since Roger was the one that got the enemy, the Nexplay blue buff earlier, they timed it really well. So this is good from Team Payaman, timing that blue buff right there. But what they're forgetting, really, is this bot lane. If this Esmeralda gets left alone, it is gonna be a hard game for them. Alright, this Chu keeps needing to rotate all the way to the Nexplay Salty Blue just for them to invade. But let's see what happens. If they don't get anything, it's gonna be in Nexplay Salty's advantage. Alright, so these guys are doing the turtle actually instead of the blue buff. So they're letting Nexplay Salty pick. Alright, you guys want to contest this turtle, or do you guys want to get the blue buff right away? As fast as possible so we don't invade it. Okay, so let's see who gets this turtle. Alright, so I guess Team Payaman gets a turtle. Very nice retribution from Brother Roger. And again, Esmeralda sees the enemy that they're around this direction. Esmeralda immediately goes to their blue buff. And I think Team Payaman might respond here. I think they expect this invade. So let's see. They might expect this invade. Alright, and the Esmeralda sees it. Esmeralda saw it and I was like, okay, back off. Yep, Esmeralda knows. Nice. This is really smart from Team Payaman. I would say that's good. Instead of invading the Nexplay Salty blue buff, it's good that they decided to respond to their blue buff. Smart. I like that. Alright, but still, Esmeralda has been free farming almost the whole game. So it's not gonna look good for them if once they start a team fight with Esme. Let's see. Because right now, like majority of the time, it's been a 4v5 since this Chu keeps rotating. And look at the tower health, alright? Tower health, half health already. And look at Esmeralda's tower, still full HP. So that's the consequences of your off lane trying to help at mid lane and trying to get the other objectives, alright? But they did get the turtle, so it's fine for now. And plus, nexplay Salty hasn't gotten a tower yet, so it's fine. Alright, so what else here? YOLO just trying to give vision. This Atlas is giving really good information right now. Very, very aggressive. He knows that he could go aggressive since he's Atlas against a Carmilla. Alright. So this is really good tank play right now. Tank play. Very good. Okay, Farsa cleared mid. Bruno rotated bot. So it's gonna end up being a 2v1 at bot lane. I don't think Chu can hold this off. Alright. I don't think Chu can 2v1 here. They're most likely going to get a tower here. So what Team Payaman needs to do is most likely put 4 people here and force this tower. Force Tamus and Carmilla to get out of this tower and get this tower. But it's going to be really hard to do because Tamus has so much sustain and Carmilla has so much sustain, and plus they have Carmilla as a tank. So I would say this is going to be in favor of nexplay Salty. Right? See, look, all Esmeralda needs to do is zone the Chu and Bruno just takes the tower. And on the other side, Team Payaman will try to force this. Alright, I predict that Team Payaman will try to force this tower because they're trying to trade. Alright, they're trying to trade towers for global gold. But it's going to be really hard to do, like I said, since these guys are so tanky. Look at Carmilla and Tamus, so tanky. Alright, Tamus almost died. Nice flicker, a little too greedy. Oh man, the greed from Sicilian right there. I don't know, man. That was not a good flicker, I would say. I mean, you already did your job forcing Tamus to recall. If you didn't get the kill, it's fine. Then he fucked up. Yeah, that was kind of fuck up from Sicilian right there. Too greedy, definitely. And look at Carmilla. Carmilla got dived, and then she's still full health. And they didn't get a tower. So, like I said, this is in favor of nexplay Salty. They get a second tier tower as well here, maybe, if they get enough. They don't have enough minions, they're lucky. Team Payaman is very lucky they didn't have minions to actually push that second tier tower. Alright. So now the gold gap is closing in because nexplay Salty, they got global gold from that first tier tower here at bot lane. So I would say towers are probably the most important, even more important than turtle, I would say. I always notice whenever people take turtle in exchange for a tower, the people that took the tower always goes ahead for some reason. It just gives more gold, I guess. Gives more global gold. The good part about turtle is it gives you a shield buff, right? For your funnel, for your core. So that's the good part. Okay, so what happened there? Why did they give a first tier tower for free for Team Payaman? Let's check it out. Alright, so the first tier tower on the mid lane is still full health. What happened here? Atlas is already here. Alright, so I don't know what would be the reason why. Alright, Atlas doesn't want to front. Alright, Carmilla's trying to zone. Nice. I see Carmilla zoning right here. And Farsa and Bruno are going to try to force to get this tower. And Atlas is super scared since he's going to be alone 1v3 against, against nexplay Salty. And that's why he was forced. Very good zone from Carmilla. Carmilla went in. Atlas is like, fuck that. I'm not going in. Very good zone. Alright, so now, since nexplay Salty got a tower, Team Payaman got, they wanted to trade something at least, alright? A tower is definitely, is worth more than a kill. So it's still in favor of nexplay Salty, even if YOLO died, which is the Carmilla tank. So it's a tank that died, it's fine. They still got objectives. You see that Team Payaman, they are ahead of kills, but that doesn't matter. Because nexplay Salty, they do better objectively, alright? Teams with better objective decision making win more than teams that focus on kills. Alright, that's already a given. It's already proven for a while now. So I feel like, yeah, they're just getting out rotated objectively by nexplay Salty, even though they're losing on picks and kills. So definitely need to improve on objective play for Team Payaman, I would say. They're getting out traded, out exchanged, pretty much. All right, again, they got a second tier tower. Esmeralda is losing, is winning against this X-Borg, because again, like I said earlier, Esmeralda got a free farm bot lane earlier. It was like fucking easy lane, because Shu rotated mid, easy lane. So she should be like comfortable right now, especially against X-Borg, where X-Borg doesn't have any burst or any CC except for the second skill that pulls you in. It's not really gonna do anything to Esme. Alright, so Esme is doing really good pressure here at bot lane. Bin doing really good. Alright. So, enemy blue buff is about to be up. Team Payaman's blue buff is up, and I think Roger's gonna go for that straight away. Yep. So they're kind of communicating with each other. Okay, the blue buff is up. Go take this. And then that means the red buff is about to be up as well. Go take this. Let's see what nexplay will do next. Alright. Take the red buff. Ooh, they might steal this. Just kidding, I guess not. Okay. Carmilla giving good vision and giving good zoning. Yeah, this. Why do they always focus Carmilla? Oi, very nice set from Atlas there. Nice set. The problem is Chu's really low. This Chu's probably gonna recall, and this Roger's gonna probably go in. X-Borg is gonna ulti most likely. There it is. Beep. Nice team fight for Team Payaman, but Roger getting focused by Bruno. Yeah. What happened there? What happened there? Why did they still lose the team fight even with that godly set? So let's see here. Who is the Roger? Okay, let's focus Roger. Atlas gets an ulti. Boom. Sicilian, do you have second skill? He does have second skill. He went in. Alright, X-Borg ulted right here. Atlas is already a little bit low. Who's Rain? Sicilian. Alright, Sicilian. Okay. Oh man, what bursted down Roger? Let's break it down little by little. Sorry about that. I keep resetting. What bursted Roger? The Esmeralda. Was that all from Esme ulti? Because Roger was full health, and then when he came out of the team fight, it's just half health. Or was it Bruno? I'm so confused. I think it's Esmeralda. Yeah, I think that was the Esmeralda damage. Holy. Yeah, very nice ulti to counter engage there for Esme. Esme carried that team fight for them. For nexplay salty. So a core for a off lane and a tank. I still think that nexplay salty still went on top. They still won even with that godly Atlas set because their core died. Yeah, their core died. You know, when your core dies, it just buys time for your team to catch up or to go ahead even more. Because you want your core to get the jungle monsters here, not your offlaner. So if your core dies, nobody's gonna take them, or they're gonna get counter jungled, which is gonna put you so much more behind. It's very important to keep your core alive, and then every time you might have a good set, but if your core dies at the end and then the enemy team core is alive, you're still at a disadvantage. Not always though. Not always, obviously. That's not always the case. It's very, very situational. But in this situation, since Roger died, I would say it was still worth it for nexplay. They still won that team fight even though they lost 2 people. Killing Roger. Don't forget, Roger just got the blue buff and the red buff. Alright? He just got done taking the blue buff and red buff. So now he has to wait 2 minutes for another blue buff and a red buff. While Bruno, he's still alive, right? Bruno hasn't died yet. So he has both buffs. See? As you can see. So that's on the next team fight, that's gonna be Team Payaman's disadvantage. So let's see here. Very patient play. Patient play right here for Team Payaman, but they're so behind that they just cannot. This Esmeralda is so tanky. This is why people also ban Esme. It's just so annoying. I'm surprised Esmeralda is not using support emblem. He's using mystery shop. I don't know what his build is, but if you do mana boots Esmeralda, you could definitely do mystery shop. A lot of people do support emblem and then armor boots or magic resist boots and then enchanted talisman, but depends on your build. So Team Payaman trying to get this turtle. Let's see if they get it. They're winning on turtles but not anything else. They even gave up a kill right there. Wolf form. There it is. Don't be scared. There you go. Okay, nice kick from Chu. Wolf form. Go! Whoa, why? Why? They can still fight that. Look at Xborg still has immortality. And they're really low. When Roger is near low players and you press your second skill, his movement speed increases. He chases you. They're already at an advantage. But I don't know. They got really scared. Are they really that behind? I guess. Bruno's level 12 and Roger's only level 10. And the blue buff came up. So I guess that's why they retreated. I thought they were ahead. I thought they were going to be in an advantage on that team fight after that. They backed off though. I can't believe they backed off. Wow. Xborg still had immortality. Okay, another blue buff, red buff. Here we go. There it is. Atlas is just trying to give vision. So this is what Atlas does. Just give vision to your core. Wherever he farms, just stick near him. This is really good for Atlas. Yeah, Atlas. This guy's been doing really good, honestly. He had a good set. They didn't have enough damage. They just didn't have enough damage to clean it up. Nice, finally a tower. What is nexplay Salty gonna trade for that first tier tower? Maybe this mid lane tower. Maybe. Okay, Xborg shouldn't be scared. You have immortality. But yeah, Bruno just fucking destroys that tower so fast. Oh man, okay, they got the kick on the Farsa. Chase the Bruno. Where's the camera going? Come on, brother. There you go. Very good chase on Bruno. Smart. I thought they were gonna chase someone else. Okay, so nexplay Salty traded a second tier tower for that first tier tower at top. Again, in favor of nexplay Salty, because a second tier tower is worth more than a first tier tower. And they also, actually they got 2 kills. Okay, so Team Payaman got 2 kills, which I guess it's alright. Bruno got killed, so that's good. That is good. Whenever Bruno dies, freaking good for Team Payaman. Let's see. The gold is pretty much like almost close to each other. Kill wise, Team Payaman is winning. Objectively, Team nexplay Salty is winning. Alright? If you notice the towers. But I would say even if nexplay Salty is behind in like gold by a little bit, nexplay Salty is still ahead, because when you get those towers, it just puts that much more vision and map pressure around the map, which gives an advantage for Team nexplay Salty. Alright? Objective over kills. Always. Doesn't even matter if you're gold ahead. If you're ahead in gold, doesn't matter. Alright, nice purify from Beerus. Just back up. Atlas failed the ulti. Not necessarily fail, he just wasted the purify. That's fine. Okay. Let's see what else they're gonna do. Roger's gonna start being tanky now in a bit. Alright? In a bit. He's gonna be really tanky after a while. Alright. He's just gonna give vision. Atlas just scared him away. This is good. The red buff is being taken. Okay, I think Roger got it. Sicilian was forced to get it. Esmeralda, no more ulti. Alright, keep track. Esmeralda, no more ulti. What else is happening? Where's Chu? Where is Chu? I don't see him around the map. Give me a second. Oh, choose top lane, sorry. Alright, choose top lane, just holding, trying to hold that second tier tower. Okay, so Roger does not have blue buff since they had to secure the blue buff, so meaning that they just, you know, anybody could get it. It's one for all. Alright, I kinda don't like how the Atlas, the Sicilian, and Roger are kind of separated right now compared to, you know, look at this Bruno, always paired up with Farsa. Right now Roger's kind of, technically he's paired up with Chu, but Chu is an offlaner, whereas Atlas and Sicilian are support and tank. So yeah, I kind of don't like the way they separated right here. Whereas, you know, the Carmilla and Farsa always trying to stick next to the Bruno. Alright, so what Team nexplay Salty will try to do most likely is try to bait the Lord. This is really good for nexplay Salty as well, since they got both second tier towers at mid, and bot lane, meaning they have more map control around this area of the map, alright? Around this area of the map. Cause if Team Payaman tries to engage and they fail, they have nowhere to run to. They don't have any towers to run to, which is really, really risky. Whereas if nexplay Salty fails an engage, they have towers to run to. They still have the first tier towers here. So let's see. Atlas is just making sure that nobody does the Lord. It's still a close game. Definitely, it could be anybody's game. But I would still say that it's nexplay Salty that is ahead because objectively they just nice. Okay, he was forced to kick. Tamus will always, a good Tamus will always beat Chu. Always. Tamus just has so much sustain. Chu cannot keep up. That's why Chu is not picked as often as before. Alright, this guy's focusing Carmilla. Not really a big fan. Okay, it's fine. He's just trying to zone. He's just trying to zone. Okay, now Bruno is going to try to bait, maybe? The red buff's about to be up, so he's probably waiting for that. Okay. It could still be anybody's game. It's pretty much who gets this Lord who wins the game. Unless Tamus split push top lane. Yeah. These guys, Tamus is trying to force. What happened there? Tamus is trying to force a 1v1 against Shu because he knows that he could take him. What happened to Farsa there? Farsa bird formed right there. Oh, he got flickered stunned. He got flickered stunned by Atlas. So, again, another play from Atlas. Atlas is actually... You guys might not notice. But actually Atlas is carrying this game. Atlas is the one carrying the game. Not even the Roger, honestly. He's been getting the picks. He's been giving the vision that they need, just so that nexplay Salty cannot do any objectives. So this Atlas is playing really good right now. Yeah, Tamus could take Chu. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just gonna go in. So now they got one pick. Alright, they got one pick over, what's it called? Since Team Payaman got Farsa, that means that Team Payaman, they have the advantage. A man advantage, alright? It's a 4v5. But since Tamus is top lane, it's gonna be a 3v4 here at the Lord. Let's see what Team Payaman will do to take advantage of that, alright? Why is Roger still farming? Do the Lord. Why y'all scared? Yeah, I feel like they're too intimidated. Why does it feel like that? You see this? You see this? Why is everybody like right here? Xborg is the only one doing the Lord. Alright? Plus, you need to keep in mind. Nexplay Salty, they don't have retribution. Whereas Team Payaman, you guys have retribution and you have Xborg ulti. Why are you guys scared to do the Lord? Do it together and just if they come in too close, chase them. Alright, because you guys not doing anything here is just wasting time. Nexplay Salty is literally just buying time. They're buying time for you guys to delay the Lord. So you guys cannot do the Lord. If you guys did it and just committed to the Lord, I think it would have been better because you guys have so much objective secured, retribution and Xborg ulti. And if Tamus ends up rotating here, so it's a 4v4, Chu could just split push top. You guys still win either way. Alright, but Chu ended up rotating, so it's a 5v4 instead. Let's see what happens here. Now Atlas is really, really low. Xborg is forced to use the ulti on the team fight. They get the Bruno, that's good. Alright, now they could most likely do the Lord after the Bruno's dead. There it is. I still think it would have been better if you guys, I feel like they're intimidated. They're intimidated by by this team. Yep, you guys should be able to secure that. You guys have retri on Roger. There you go, good retri. If they didn't secure that, that would be Roger's fault. This Roger's trying to focus on this Esmeralda. Nice, you beat that. There it is. Okay, push your lanes. Push your lanes. Alright, good. That was good. That works too, I guess. That works too. Still a little bit messy though. Still a little bit messy. So now Tamos is bot lane. Chu's probably gonna split push this bot lane since it still has a first tier tower. Team Payaman finally got the mid lane first tier tower. To take advantage of this Lord, they want to try to get all the second tier towers here. So this is good that Chu's bot lane. And plus Atlas is protecting this blue buff so they can counter jungle. They're gonna give this to Roger. Or Sicilian, I guess. Alright, so they're giving all the blue buffs to Sicilian, I guess. Yeah, they're getting a lot of objective here. If I was Team Payaman at this point, since they got the second tier tower on top lane, I would focus on this mid lane tower at mid and just let the Lord push top lane. So, you know, force the enemy to clear this Lord. See now, look, nexplay Salty, they're gonna be forced to come over here. What are they doing? What is nexplay Salty doing all the way here when the Lord is pushing top lane? This might be this is a free tower. They just gave that away. That is a mistake from nexplay Salty. Okay, that is a mistake. They tried defending a second tier tower for an inhibitor tower, which is not good. Right now they got a second tier tower. Why? That guy ulted way too early. There's nobody even near you. You didn't have to ulti. That guy ulted way too early. If some guys come in, then you ulti. But there's literally nobody near you. Look, there's nobody there. Watch. Okay, you scare them. You wait for the minion before you go in, cause look, the tower is focusing you now instead of the minions. I don't know, I feel like that was wasted. What happened? It lagged. Holy, I don't even know what happened. They still got the inhibitor tower, so I guess that works. Yeah, he ulted way too early. I would suggest let the minion go in first and then go for it, alright? Because they're gonna run away either way. They're gonna run away either way. Nobody wants to get blown up by the X-Borg ulti. They're not gonna come to you. So plus the duration of your the spinning ulti shit for X-Borg is longer because the tower didn't focus you. The tower focused him, meaning that when his shield depletes, he blows up right away. But it's good. They got 2 inhibitor towers. Now they're ahead. They're so ahead. Team Payaman is really ahead now. So they should win this game, honestly. They should win this game. This should be GG. If they play it correctly, this should be GG. I don't see nexplay Salty winning this game after that. Unless the only way nexplay Salty would win is steal a Lord. Or if this Roger throws. Let's see. If someone throws, we'll see. Team Payaman should have this secured in the bag. After that Lord. They took advantage of that Lord really well. They got, imagine how many towers they got. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 towers in one push with the Lord. Yeah, I would say nexplay Salty made a really big mistake defending the second tier tower at bot lane instead of the inhibitor tower. Since they didn't clear the Lord fast for nexplay Salty, they were forced to clear the Lord first, who was hitting the Nexus. And then, since they were forced to do that, the mid lane tower is down. Right? So, punishment. They punished, Team Payaman punished nexplay Salty for making mistakes like that. Let's see. What else? Alright, Atlas giving vision, Export giving vision, that's good. Okay, what else? Alright, so now all Team Payaman needs to do is counter jungle, keep the map pressure, and wait for the next Lord. It's gonna be up in 60 seconds. Just wait for the next Lord, you guys win the game. Secure the Lord, you guys win the game. Literally. You guys should win this game. Alright, this is good. This is good. Super good. Super good. They know that Chu is bot lane. Oh, what happened? It just froze. They know Chu's bot lane, so they don't have to worry about any split push and everybody is like literally waiting for picks. You know, they're trying to check if nexplay salty is gonna be, gonna be impatient or gonna be careless, that they check the bush and then engage on that. But this is good. They're keeping the map pressure. Roger took the blue buff right there. You see how nexplay salty needs to play safe because they don't know where the enemy team is at. It's all about the vision game. Now the Lord is up in 3 seconds. So what? Okay, so probably the best thing to do here is let's choose split push this bot lane, or try to get an Atlas set here at the Lord team fight. I feel like Shu's gonna rotate at the Lord. Let's see, because he rotated last time all the way from top to bot, but now it looks like he's gonna split push. No, it looks like he's gonna rotate. Yep. Oh, he's gonna split push. Okay, I guess I'm just looking at the minimap. Here goes Atlas, doing really good zoning right here from Atlas. Don't ulti yet. Oh, nice ulti! Alright, that was a good. I was gonna say don't ulti Carmilla, but he flicker ulti. That was good. Alright. I thought he was just gonna use his ulti alone on Carmilla. That would have been bad if he used it alone on Carmilla. That's GG. That is GG. They won the game. Yeah. This is my first time watching this game, by the way, guys. Alright. Yeah, they should win the game. I don't think Tamus and Bruno could defend this. Atlas just needs to zone. Get the bot lane tower. Yeah, Roger. GG. Wow, I can't believe nexplay salty lost to that. They just made a couple of mistakes. I would say, what happened there? Towards mid game, the first Lord. That's where they ended up fucking up. Since the Bruno died. When the Bruno died, they went for the Lord right away. When the Farsa and Bruno got caught, that's when the game changed, literally. And team fight wise, it's really hard to go against this team comp with this team comp, because like I said, you know, Atlas is really prioritized. Roger is supposed to win against a Bruno funnel, which he did. And guys, the one who carried this game is Atlas. Atlas, hands down, Atlas carried the game. So you guys know the effects of being a good tank. Alright, it might not seem like tanks are doing anything, but this is the effect, you know, that the impact that a good tank can do for your team. Alright, very well played from Atlas, whoever that guy is. I'm not really close with Team Payaman, but that's it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like if you guys learned anything. Very well played. Just, you know, nexplay salty made mistakes towards mid game and just turned turned things around. It was really unfortunate for nexplay salty because Bruno, I think it was yeah, they fucked up the early game because they lagged out. Alright, they lagged out, so maybe that could have changed the game. Honestly, those are important. Early game is important. But still, congratulations to Team Payaman for beating nexplay salty. Alright, guys, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and that is it for today. I'm out. Peace.